The valley floor, 500,000 years ago, was a place of brutal scarcity, where survival was a constant, desperate calculation against giants and hunger, forcing these early people to scavenge what they could from creatures like the ancient Stegodon and territorial rhinos. Still, their rough old tools were proving tragically inadequate for the task.
The axe provides meat, but they need something long and sharp, a spear to provide safety. The tool must evolve again.
Amidst the struggle, one young mind, Asha, searched not for food, but for the perfect form, finding her salvation in a piece of river stone, beautifully balanced and symmetrical. A unique...
Danger! Empty hands! We must leave!
The fresh tracks are disappearing into the dense riverine scrub. I need to find food.
He risked everything with that cry.
Shh, shh.
Unable to replicate the finesse of the symmetrical napping technique, even as the threat escalated from predators to a tribe of aggressive, desperate rivals whose presence introduced a dangerous new agency to their world. In a moment of desperation, the tribe, now driven by the need for better materials, was lured into an ambush at the quarry, where Varun was forced to confront the attackers using the very hand axe he had resisted, deploying it as a surprisingly effective weapon of war. The conflict was quick and decisive, as the axe shattered the bruised spears of the rivals.
She separates herself, drawn instinctively to the areas where the current was strongest, where the best stones would be deposited.
Her breathing hitches. It is too perfect.
Used a dangerous new agency to their world. In a moment of desperation, the tribe, now driven by the need for better materials, was lured into an ambush at the quarry, where Varun was forced to confront the attackers using the very hand axe he had resisted, deploying it as a surprisingly effective weapon of war. The conflict was quick and decisive, as the axe shattered the bruised spears of the rivals and drove them back, a clear and terrifying demonstration that superior intellect manifested in stone could instantly overcome brute force and numbers. Despite the victory, the prize was a painful wound to the elder, forcing him to acknowledge that the old tools of conflict had nearly cost him his life, leading to his begrudging acceptance of Asha.
Touches the axe reverently, then looks back at the camp, signaling to Asha that the elder must never know until it proves its worth.
We need food. We'll find something. Danger! Move away!
This is the new way.
The knowledge is more important than the tool. I will teach you the symmetry required for power and balance.
He points to the quarry.
The tribe will move to find the river's gift. This new tool gives us power, but also makes us valuable targets. We will test this tool on the hide of the rhino, near the river.
Hold back!
Strikes the rhino hide. The axe shears through the leather-tough skin with shocking ease, making a cut far deeper and cleaner than any he's made before.
This is quick work.
The rock strikes the saber-tooth's shoulder, startling it just enough for Varun to break contact and join the others in a desperate retreat.
No, look out! Run!
The axe gave us this food.
Thud, thud, crack! Be absolutely still.
Amidst the struggle, one young mind, Asha, searched not for food, but for the perfect form, finding her salvation. The elder Varun, whose experience favored brute strength, Asha's symmetrical hand axe proved its worth immediately, with a single, clean, efficient cut, laying bare the technological truth that the future of their kind depended on this innovation.
We do not have to run!
The test of this, despite Varun's resentment over Asha's sudden and undeniable expertise.
We move!
The tribal
My
leader
word
found
is
himself in
final.
the humiliating.
We must go now. They are waiting.
That appeared, highlighting the axe's limitation as a defensive weapon, forcing the tribe to rely on quick thinking and flight. But the
Our tool! Our chance!
hour came swiftly when a saber-toothed cat appeared, highlighting the axe's limitation as a defensive weapon, forcing the
Slides down the steep, rocky slope, charging directly at the nearest rival, using the terrain and surprise to his advantage.
Asha! Shouts a sharp, coded
The
sound to
conflict was
Varun.
quick and decisive, as the axe shattered the bruised spears of the rivals.
The
and
perfectly
drove
balanced axe hits the rival's crude spear handle. The sharp edge severs the wood cleanly, rendering the weapon instantly useless.
Does not hesitate.
From predators to a tribe of aggressive, desperate rivals whose presence introduced a dangerous new agency to their world. In a moment of desperation, the tribe, now driven by the need for better materials, was lured into an ambush at the quarry.
Get back!
Leading to his begrudging acceptance of Asher's leadership in innovation and a demand for more of the superior tools. This shift forced them back to
Hurls
the
the
danger.
stones with surprising force, striking the rival's legs and shines. It's a primitive, yet effective, diversion.
Kailash, move!
Rivals will be back for revenge.
We must move now. We must venture to the new quarry site, despite the risk of the returning rivals.
Yes, we will.
We move. Now. Toward the stone.
Move swiftly!
Senses his silent observation and gives a slight, knowing smile. The power dynamic has subtly, permanently shifted.
The quarry is beautiful, but it is also completely exposed.
Collect the raw material immediately.
Run! They're here!
Use the material.
Prepare to fight!
Flee!
Keep them pressed into the contaminated zone. The tool's strength lies in its intelligence, not just its metal.